Mr Chair.
The Honourable Anne Tolley.
Mr Chair, it's all very well to come into this House and make fine speeches and sanctimonious and in fact take personal objections to what members on the other side of the House have said. But actually the role of the opposition is to do a bit of work. And if the member cares to go into the MSD website, she will find her way to all the explanation of how the liability is worked out. It's all there, you just have to do a bit of homework. The other thing I'd say to the member who's just received her seat is that there is plenty of research, again, if she does her homework. I refer her to the Dunedin longitudinal study. Actually, she doesn't even have to go and do very much. There's a television program currently showing that will actually tell you some of the research that we are basing our work on. That is well worthwhile having a look at, and the Christchurch longitudinal study, and that's freely available on the internet. That actual study found that teen parents, relative to a comparison group of who were not mothers at age 21, were 9 times more likely to have no qualifications and 3 times more likely to be receiving a benefit. You see, the difficulty is that the member who's just received her seat doesn't understand what average means. Average means that there are some above and there are some below. So she may well have been a teen parent who went back to school. Unfortunately, the evidence that we have looking back at what's happened to teen parents is that if we don't get them back into education within 1 or 2 years of their leaving it, their chances of not returning to education are many, many more times greater. That's why we want to get them back into education in a supported manner as quickly as possible. And I just have to say, it's pretty rich, the Labor members taking credit for teen parent units, because I, as Minister of Education, came in at the start of the global financial crisis to find a long list of teen parent unit applications that, despite years of massive surpluses, the previous Labor government never funded. And this national government, even when times were really tough and money was really short, we funded them and we supported them and we expanded them. And that's the facts. And you know you're wrong. This government understands that teen parent units support young mums back into education at the same time as they are able to give them parenting education, they get the socialisation, and they have close contact with their children and are able to bond and continue breastfeeding. That's the facts.
Shane Logie.